corruption and other types of vices in the country. One of the famous examination bodies in Nigeria and perhaps in West Africa, WAEC, has begun a massive collaboration and partnership with the Nigeria police force that is designed to strengthen the integrity of its examination processes. In line with that new spirit of collaboration and partnership intended to help in stamping out all kinds of examination malpractices in this country, WAEC officials and leadership worked very hard with the Nigeria Police Force during the last August/September WAEC examination that was conducted across the country to fish out all persons that are perpetrating or aiding the perpetration of examination malpractices in any of its form within the country. It is in line with this new approach and this new partnership that we are presenting to you today a total of 17 suspects that were arrested from different parts of the country, including Bauchi, Kano, Nasarawa, Rivers. Surprisingly, or rather paradoxically, the bulk of these suspects who are aiding the perpetration of these fraud and exam malpractices all happen to be persons who were employed, trained, and paid to promote the educational system. And I'm talking of teachers. Out of these suspects here, all of them are all teachers, either as principals or as teachers in secondary schools, and one of them is actually a teacher in primary school. They are the ones that work either as supervisors or as invigilators or as the host teachers in the schools where these exams are being conducted. We'll be allowing one or two of them to speak to you at the end of this parade. But we just want to issue out this very strong warning to members of the public out there, parents, guardians, teachers, and even the candidates who are preparing or intending to sit for subsequent examinations. Now, we've been able, working in conjunction with WAEC, to develop very robust intervention approaches, very robust technologies that will always enable us to detect, trace, and find anyone who has been involved in any form of cheating or fraud in WAEC exams. We therefore want to advise parents, teachers, and candidates that the shortest cut to their sources is indeed for them to sit back, prepare their words, prepare the candidates adequately for these exams. No other way will give them the kind of success they're looking for, and no other way will take them to the destination they want to go. All these suspects will be arraigned before competent courts of law in the country. As I speak to you, some have already been charged to courts in Enugu and Delta, Lagos inclusive, and these ones here will equally be prosecuted in accordance with the laws of the land. Thank you. Madam, you want to say something?
I'm a teacher of Nigerian-African Malpractice. I first supervised WAEC 2020. After I received my bag with my custodian,
put it in your mouth.
After opening my bag with my school process, I see that one envelope contained another in my bag. After unsealing the envelope, I have to photocopy to give the Maharaj Sabo.
You want to talk to Sabo? Okay, the principal. Oh yeah, principal, come. They want you. Yes, you tell them your name.
Bring it down, bring it down. Bring it down.
You tell them your name, the school you work, and the position in your school. You remember your story is very short. Tell them how you met that boy and you needed to take pictures of the answers. You did not have Android phone, you collected from somebody and you got you.
Yeah, put the mic in your mouth.
I am Hansi Beloved.
Put the mic in your mouth.
I am Hansi Beloved. I'm the principal of the Excess School in Port Harcourt. The young man brought some answers to the school and then they have an Android phone. So I had to borrow an Android phone from a colleague in the office. Then the young man sent it and the young man left, went to some other school and he was intercepted by my official and he was taken to the police. They now saw from the police station, they saw the trace of what he sent to my phone, and then that was how I was got to my school and then I was arrested at the police station. That was what really happened.
Do you feel any sense of regret?
Yes, actually I feel a sense of regret for having identified such a person first. I want to also say for everyone on my life, dodging research is not a disease. Thank you.
It's okay.
Actually, some of the students they are crying because of COVID-19. They have not been going to school. So I wanted to assist them.
Is it a private school?
Private school. Private school.
It's okay.
No, I wasn't paid.
It's okay, it's okay. Don't ask him any question.
It's okay.
It's okay.
Stand here. Hold this thing. Put it in your mouth. Now, Nasarawa, you know your story is straightforward. So, don't go.
Wait.
Calm down. Instead of going round and round and telling long stories, tell them how they linked something to you, and then you know when police checked your phone, they found maths answers, which you forwarded to some people. You say those people they did not beg you to forward to them. Just tell them. Straight, short.
Okay. My name is Musa.
the staff with Ministry of Education since Nasarawa State, the supervisor for 2020 radio WAEC. Because of supervising WAEC, unknown person sent a message to my WhatsApp. So later, having found the message, I decided to forward it to a few colleagues. But I did not tell them there was no any plan, nothing, they don't know anything about it. And that was what happened.
So, thank you for coming. So, IPOs.
IPO.
For this kind of people to come and deceive them. In fact, I remember that the exam started on the 17th of August with mathematics. And by the evening of 16th, while we were still preparing and packing the question papers, some things were already on air and in WhatsApp groups. And I know that some students who are not very strong may decide to follow that. But alas, because it was not our WAEC paper, they were deceived. They got to the exam hall and we saw their tweets and their WhatsApp messages saying it was 1000% incorrect. It wasn't the right paper. So people take advantage of the fact that these children and their parents are looking for a cheap way to make their exams. And then they hop on that and give them fake questions. And for those who now get the question paper in the morning instead of them to give to students, or even while the students are already writing the exam, they take pictures in the exam hall and send out. Well, we are saying that this is the kind of thing that will happen to them. We will continue to collaborate with the police and we will continue to catch them and continue to parade them. We actually mean to name and shame them.
Have you
Maybe
reported the matter
desist.
to Teachers Registration Council since it's teachers?
You know, the West African Exams Council, we have teachers, the ANCOPs, as members of the council. So there's nothing we do that they don't know.
Thank you very much.
Charles, take it.